Hello, my name is Whitney Gray, and I am the Youth Coordinator of the Governing Health Futures 2030 Commission. In this lightning story, I will tell you a bit about some of the work we've been doing to better understand young people's experiences of digital transformations, their ideas, hopes, and fears for their health futures. I hope at the end of this story, you'll be curious to find out more and maybe even get involved with some of our work. But here, to start off, I'll show you an introductory video of what Governing Health Futures 2030 Commission is, its main findings, and its recommendations. Here we go.
Our world is rapidly changing. Digital technologies and data are changing to health and the design of health systems, but governance models haven't kept up. This creates uneven effects globally. The Lancet and Financial Times Commission, Governing Health Futures 2030, Growing Up in a Digital World, shows how digital transformations are changing our health futures. In October 2019, 19 commissioners were brought together to develop the report. These commissioners considered a wide range of governance approaches, ethical guidelines, and institutional responsibilities that must be considered to improve health and well-being in an increasingly digital world. Commission meetings prompted open dialogue and shaped the heart of the commissioners' report. The Commission engaged with stakeholders, including various international organizations, non-governmental organizations, and decision-makers at the global and regional levels. The novelty of this collaboration between the Lancet and the Financial Times also allowed for private sector engagement without compromising the independence of the Commission. There were three key findings. First, young people's experiences growing up in a digital world are just as diverse as their lived experiences. They are excited about the benefits digital transformations will have for their health and well-being, but they are concerned about online risks, finding trustworthy information, knowledge on how their data is being used, and whether these technologies are grounded in human rights. Secondly, the Commission identified a solidarity-led approach to health data and addressing digital determinants of health to be important for maximizing the public health value of digital transformations. However, these are missing from most governance approaches. Lastly, we discovered that all countries are looking to use digital technologies to improve their health services and make better use of their health data. Most countries have already developed digital health strategies, but they are yet to adopt an approach based on the principles of data solidarity, digital trust, accountability, and public participation. The Commission found that these principles are key to advancing health equity and resolving privacy concerns. Digital transformations have the potential to improve everyone's health and will allow young people to have a role in making decisions about their health futures. But this is only possible if collective action is taken to strengthen the governance of digital technologies and data, so they benefit everyone. For this to happen, governments, companies, and other organizations must take collective action by building a governance architecture that fosters trust, addresses the role of digital technologies as determinants of health, enacts a new approach to data collection and usage based on data solidarity, and invest in the enablers of digital transformations for public health and UHC. Our health futures are being decided now. If governments and companies adopt a value-based approach to governing digital transformations, everyone will move one step closer to reaching a sustainable future where health for all is realized.
So hopefully that gave you a little bit of introduction to the Commission itself. And it's clear that addressing the positive and negative health impacts of the digital transformations during childhood and adolescence is crucial for reducing the social and economic burdens of disease later in life. As you saw, young people's health and well-being was a central concern of the Commission. Young people are typically more connected to the internet, and they're eager to use digital technologies compared to older population groups. As such, young people are exceptionally exposed to potential harms that might derive from digital transformations of health and other sectors. Young people played an important role in shaping the Commission's report. There are several examples that I'd like to start with and share with you today to better explain how the Commission strived for this innovative and inclusive approach of engaging and enfranchising young people. Here you can see that instead of having one young commissioner, we actually had a full team of young people and researchers and advocates. And you can see this here in the youth team. We also had regional youth champions that are represented here in a visual map, so you can see where they're coming from. And they really help to inform and amplify all of the youth aspects of the Commission through our youth network and the team of regional youth champions. Second, we organized a consultation with young people from around the world to hear their priorities and proposed solutions in respect to digital transformations of health. And it was quite simple. We asked them, what do youth want to see in the future of health governance? Their responses focused on three main aspects that you can see here. First, it was the digital health and human rights-based approach to digital health must be recognized. Second, fostering digital health skills is vital for innovation, trust, and equitable uptake. And third, youth must be involved as equal stakeholders throughout the continuum of research and learning, as well as digital innovations, program development, and policymaking decisions. It was the first time that The Lancet published a partnering document to the Commission report that was completely authored by young people. Additionally, these messages were also fully incorporated into the Commission's report. And another example of how the Commission included young people in its work was through the U Report. It's a global survey of young people, views about digital health. More than 23,000 children and youth took part from over 176 countries. Young people told the Commission that they are already using digital technologies to support their health and well-being and are excited and optimistic about the benefits of digital transformations. However, they are concerned about the risks that they are exposed to online, the reliability of health-related information, and about what happens to their health and personal data. Through a specific research project with African countries with the largest population of youth, the Commission found that despite young people being uniquely equipped to shape positive health futures, their views and concerns are almost never prioritized in digital health strategies. Moreover, they are seldomly involved in policy development or technology development. Our interactions with young people confirm that there is no universal experience of growing up in a digital world, and this was brought up in the video as well. But based on the consultations, surveys, interviews, and research, we developed a set of 6 digital childhood profiles ranging from digitally excluded to digitally consumed or digitally immersed. To enable all young people to flourish in a digital world, their different realities must be considered by policymakers and other stakeholders committed to harnessing digital transformations. Governance of digital transformations in health and other sectors must consider young people as a heterogeneous group with different needs, experiences, and evolving capacities. Further research is really required to uncover exactly how many young people fall within each of these 6 profiles, but better understanding of the digital childhood profiles within a country or subnational region will help policymakers to make investments and address gaps in policy or legislation that best serve current and future generations. As well as researching young people's experiences of digital transformations today, we also launched a really cool and unique joint initiative with UNICEF on imagining health futures. With the hope of harnessing storytelling and creativity, we held 13 writers' rooms spanning across 20 countries. Here you can see a brief of the anthology. And this was really about young people that shared their ideas with science fiction authors who were inspired to write stories about potential health futures. And last December, we launched this anthology of the Imagining Health Futures, which reflect the themes around health inequities, youth innovators, mental health, and the environment. And I really encourage you to go to our website and check out more. A major takeaway of the Commission's work is that young people must be enfranchised to co-design and critically engage with all stages of digital health policy and technology development, from inception to implementation. Successful digital transformations of health cannot ignore the priorities of young people who stand to inherit the governance models designed today. Fully engaging young people proved to be a critical asset of the Commission. As we move into the next stage of our work, focused on implementing the Commission's recommendations, we will continue to be inclusive and participatory with concerted efforts to strengthen the leadership of young people and support them to become informed and enfranchised digital health citizens. We are planning some innovative youth-driven projects to foster the participatory design of governance of digital health systems that are more responsive to young people's well-being and health priorities, including digital-first health systems. Health futures are being decided now, and it's time to join the effort. So I really encourage you to join our Governing Health Futures 2030 Youth Network, to check out our website, and for the time being, share some stories with us on the My Health Futures campaign. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.